Dear students, welcome to My Dream Academy. Today we will discuss equivalent resistance between 2 points. Okay, so in easy way. Now let us see some problems. Now this is one given previous problem. So what is the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals? Okay, in this case, so this is the terminal A, point A. Okay, this point A means this point A is also connected here. So this is also point A. So this point B means it is also B. Now this is also point B. Now if we observe, this resistor is lies between A and B. This resistor is also lies between A and B points. Now this is also lies between A and B. So finally these three resistors are connected between two points A and B. Okay, now first one is resistor R1 R and another one is also R. Okay, R. These three are connected between 2 points A and B. Okay, A, B. Between these two there are three resistors are connected. So this connection is parallel connection. So what is the equivalent resistance in this parallel connection? Okay, now that is RAB, the equivalent resistance between A and B equals to R by N. When N identical resistors are connected in parallel, the equivalent resistance is R by N. R means the resistance of each one and N means resistance of number of resistors, resistance of each resistor and number of resistor. So resistance of each one is R, number of resistors connected between 2 points A and B is okay 3. So this is R by 3. What is the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals? R by 3. Similarly, let us see another problem. Now what is the equivalent resistance between A and B? Okay, now this is a point A, this is the circumference point is A means, so it is also A. Okay, so at any point, at anywhere the point is A, so it is also A. Now it is also A. Now this is the center point is B, this resistor is between A and B. Now this is also between A and B, this is also between A and B, this is also between A and B. All these four, okay, now it is also A. Okay, now these four resistors are connected between A and B terminals. Now four resistors, resistor 1, 2 and next one is 3, 4. All are connected between A and B terminals AB. Now this connection is parallel connection, all are connected in parallel. N identical resistors are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance? R equivalent, the equivalent resistance between A and B is R by N. R means resistance of each one and N means number of resistors are connected in parallel. So that value is R by 4. That is the equivalent resistance between A and B. Okay. Let us see another problem. Okay. What is the equivalent resistance between A and B? So if we observe, this B terminal is not connected to here. Idi deeniki connect avvaledu. Okay. So what is the equivalent resistance between A and B? Now, so midpoint is considered C. Mana convenience kosam C andamandi. Okay. So this resistor is lies between A and C. Now this is also lies between. So it is A means this is also A. Now this resistor is also lies between A and C. Okay, now this is also lies between A and C. This A means it is also A, it is also A. Okay, at any point on the circumference is considered as A. Now these three resistors are connected between A and C. Okay, so we can write like this. Now this is a terminal A. So one resistor, resistance is R, another one, third one. These three are connected between A and C. Okay, midpoint we have considered, that is C. Okay, now another resistor, it is lies between C and B. It is CB madhyalo undi. Okay, so it is C and then B. Now this resistor R. Now these three are connected in parallel. Okay, what is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination? N identical resistors. If N identical resistors are connected in parallel, what is the equivalent resistance? That is R by N. Now here also, what is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination? That is R by N means R by 3. Okay, now this R by 3, this R. Okay, now this is R by 3 and this is R. What is the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals? Now these two are connected in series. These two are connected in series. What is the equivalent resistance of this series combination? Okay, RAB that is equals to RAB that is equals to, so series combination means R1 plus R2. RAB that is equals to R1 plus R2. What is R1 value? R1 is R by 3, R value is R2 is R by 3 plus R, that value is 4R by 3. That is the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals. This is also previous mains question. Let us see another problem. This is a previous mains question, mains and Neet question. So see here, what is the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals? To find the equivalent resistance between A and B in easy way, now consider this is point C. Okay, for our convenience, this consider point C. Then C అనుకుందామండి. ఓకే, ఏవి ప్యారలల్గా ఉన్నాయి, ఏవి సీరియల్గా ఉన్నాయి, సిరీస్లో ఉన్నాయి, మనకు కన్ఫ్యూజన్ అవుతుంది. అందుకే ఒక ఈజీ మెథడ్లో వెళ్దాం. ఓకే, సో నౌ ఇఫ్ we consider this is a point C, okay, now this is a point A, we have to measure the equivalent resistance between A and B. Now it is A means this is also A. Okay, now this B means it is also B. Right, now this resistor is between A and C. Now this is also between A and C. Between A and C, any resistors ఉన్నాయి? 2 resistors. Okay, between A and C, there are 2 resistors. Now this R and R, this is considered C. So between A and C, one resistor. Between A and C, another resistor. Okay, now so this resistor is between C and B. C is here, ఇక్కడ C ఉంది. C కి B కి మధ్యలో కూడా ఇంకో resistor ఉంది. దీన్ని B అనుకుందాం, assume చేసుకుందాం. ఓకే, సో దిస్ ఈస్ బిట్వీన్ సి అండ్ బి. నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి. ఓకే, ఏ ఇక్కడ ఉంది, బి ఇక్కడ ఉందండి. బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి అంటే ఏ నుండి బికి ఇంకో రెసిస్టర్ అర్థంలా. ఓకే, సో బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి లైక్ దిస్. నౌ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఈక్వలెంట్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ బిట్వీన్ ఏ అండ్ బి? Now if you observe, these two are connected in parallel. What is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination? N identical resistors are connected in parallel, so that value is R by N. R by N value means R by 2. Okay, now that resultant parallel combination is in series with R, and the total resultant is in parallel to R. Okay, now so equivalent circuit we can draw like this. So this is R by 2. Now this value is R. Okay, so this is also R. So this is A, B, A, and this is B. Okay, so these two are A means this is also considered A. Now this is considered B. ఈజీగా ఉండడానికి ఇలా తీసేస్తాం. సో ఈ రెండు ఎలా ఉన్నాయండి? these two are series. Okay, series. What is the equivalent resistance? R1 plus R2. When they are connected in series, R1 plus R2. This value is R by 2 plus R, 3R by 2. That 3R by 2 is in parallel to R. This is a 3R by 2. Okay, 3R by 2. Now this is R. Now A terminal, B, AB. Now these two are connected in parallel. Again they are connected in parallel. So what is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination? RAB, that is equals to, okay, equivalent resistance R1 R2 by, when the two resistors are connected in parallel, the equivalent resistance is R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. One resistor is considered R1 and another one is considered R2. R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, that is a 3R by 2 into R by 3R by 2 plus R. How much we'll get? Okay, 3R square by 2 by, so 2 plus 3, 5R by 3. Okay, so 5R by 2 cancel, 1R cancel, 3R by 5, that is the answer. 3R by 5, this is resultant resistance, the equivalent resistance between A and B terminals. Let us see another previous question. So what is the equivalent resistance between A and B? Okay, so A terminal, B terminal, what is the equivalent resistance? So in this case we will get a confusion, which one is series, which one is parallel, ఏది series ఏది parallel అనేది కన్ఫ్యూజన్ అవుతుంది. అందుకే ఈజీ మెథడ్లో చేసేద్దాం. ఓకే, సో మిడ్ పాయింట్ ఈస్ కన్సిడర్ సి, దీన్ని సి అని అజ్యూమ్ చేసుకుందాం. ఓకే, నౌ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఏ మీన్స్ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో ఏ. నౌ దీనికి కూడా ఏ అవుతుంది, దిస్ ఇస్ ఆల్సో ఏ. నౌ దిస్ resistor is between A and C. This is also lies between A and C. Okay, so there are 2 resistors between A and C terminals. A, C తీసుకుందాం. This is A. Now between A and C there are 2 resistors, right? R. This is a consider point C. Then C andam. Okay, now these two are between A and C. Next one is, so this is between C and B. This is a B means, now it is also B. Now this is also B. Now this is also B. Now this is between C and B. C ఇక్కడ ఉంది మనకి, C కి B కి మధ్యలో ఇంకో రెసిస్టర్. C and B. Resistance entanti R. And last one is between A and B. This is between A and B. A ikkada undi, B ikkada undi. Manaki AB between A and B. Okay, this is between A and B, right? Now these two are connected in parallel. What is the parallel combination? Equivalent resistance of this parallel combination. R and R, identical resistor connected in parallel. N identical resistors are connected in parallel. R by N, that value is R by 2. That is in series with R. Okay, so if you draw the equivalent circuit, now this value is R by 2 and this is R. Okay, now this is also R, right? Now this B terminal A. These two are connected in series. What is the equivalent resistance? R1 plus R2, that is R by 2 plus R, that value is 3R by 2. That 3R by 2 is in parallel to R. Okay, that is in parallel to R. This is R. This 3R by 2 is intended R, right? AB, right? These two are again parallel combination. What is the equivalent resistance of this parallel combination? Equal resistance RAB, that is equals to, so what is the formula? R1 R2 by R1 plus R2, because they are different resistance. If they are equal resistor, identical resistor, we can write R by N, but they are different. Now when two resistors are connected in parallel, the equivalent resistance is R1 plus R1 R2 by R1 plus R2. So what is R1? One is considered R1 and another one is considered R2. So 3R by 2 into R by 3R by 2 plus R. How much we'll get? Okay, 3R square by 2 by 5R by 2, 2 cancel, 1R cancel. RAB, the equivalent resistance between A and B is, so 3R by 5. Okay, so that is the equivalent resistance. Okay students, now this is a given question. What is the current passing through 3 ohm resistor? Okay, so what is the current passing through 3 ohms? ఈ type of questions ని easy ఎలా solve చేయాలో చూద్దాం. Okay, current passing through 3 ohm resistor. So to find current here, consider this is a point A and this is point B and this is considered point C. Okay, now it is point A means it is also A. So this is C means it is also C. Between A and C, okay, a voltage source is there. What is the voltage? 10 volts. Okay, we can write like this. A is connected to positive terminal, C is connected to negative terminal. Potential difference between A and C is, that is VA. A is connected to positive, C is connected to negative, and that's why we can write VA minus VC. VA minus VC value entandi 10 volts. Okay, so potential difference between A and C is 10 volts. Now this is A means this is also A. Now this is B means now this is also B. Now what is the potential difference between A and B? That is a 4 volts. Now which one is positive? Now this is a positive terminal. A is positive is connected to A means VA is positive, negative is connected to B means VB is negative. So we can write VA minus VB, that is equals to 4 volts. Now by subtracting these two equations, okay, subtracting means now this is minus plus minus, plus VA minus VA gets cancelled here, plus VB minus VC means VB minus VC, that is equals to, so 10 minus 4, how much will get? 6 volt. Okay, VB minus VC, the potential difference across the 3 volt, that is VB minus VC equals to 6 volt. What is the current passing through this one? Okay, so current passing through 3 ohm resistor, I 3 ohm means current passing through 3 ohm resistor, that is equals to, generally according to the Ohm's law, V equals to IR. What is the current formula? I equals to V by R. Okay, if we consider the potential difference, that is delta V by delta R. Potential difference lo, in terms of potential difference raste emodi delta V by delta R. So here also what is the delta V? Delta V by delta R. Okay, delta V by R. So delta V means potential difference between these two, that is VB minus VC by R. So what is the VB minus VC value? 6 volt. What is the resistor? 3 ohm. 6 by 3 means 3 1 times, 3 2 times, 2 ampere. What is the current passing through 3 ohm resistor? So there is a 2 ampere. Okay, this is the easy method to solve the problem. Let us see another problem, similar problem. Okay, what is the current passing through 2 ohm resistor? Okay, where is a 2 ohm resistor? This is a 2 ohm resistor. So what is the current passing through 2 ohm resistor? To find the current, now this is considered point A, B, similar ga inta mundu problem lagane తీసుకుందాం A, B, C. Okay, now this is C means it is also C, it is A means it is also A. Now between A and B, okay, what is the voltage? 12 volts. So this is a positive terminal of source, this is a negative terminal of battery. Positive is connected to A means potential at A is positive, potential at C is negative. So we can write what is the potential difference between A and C, VA minus VC, that is equals to 12 volt. Okay, so A is positive, C is negative, అందుకే A minus C రసం, VA minus VC. Similarly, now this B means it is also B. Now this is also C. What is the potential difference between B and C? B positive and C negative. So VB minus VC. That is equals to how much we'll get? 3 volt, right? Now by subtracting these two equations, now subtracting means change the sign, negative, positive, negative. Okay, plus VC minus VC gets cancelled here. VA minus VB, how much we'll get? So 12 minus 3 means 9 volt. So what is the VA minus VB value? 9 volts. Now VA, VB. What is the current passing through 2 ohm resistor? So current I is equals to V by R, delta V by R. Okay, current passing through 2 ohm, that is delta V means what is the potential difference between these two? VA minus VB by VA minus VB by R. What is the VA minus VB value? 9 volt. 9 by what is R value? R resistance. Okay, we are measuring the current across the 2 ohm resistor, that's why I consider 2 ohm. 9 by 2, I 2 ohm, that is equals to 9.2 amperes. That value is 4.5 ampere. Okay, that is the answer.